Hello again, it's me, Dale Robin Jr. the third, coming to you today from Donnington Park for Slow to Pro episode 7. This is a YouTube series where I go from slow to slowly still learning how to not bin it in every corner. Tell you what, after Snetterton, after Ulton, me and Donnington are like old friends. Donnington has been the only thing able to get Sheila off my mind. Snetterton and Ulton are like a pair of bad parents. They'll put you down every chance they get and really kill your confidence. Donnington here though, Donnie's got your back. Donnington in my opinion has some awesome flow to it. There's a lot of high speed corners, some good brake markers, and for the most part curbs you can use without having to pay afterward. So like always, I'm going to go ahead and show you the very first 2 laps that I've ever done at Donnington. And then we're going to go ahead and jump ahead to my fast slow laps after I've gotten some familiarity with how to get Zabina around this circuit. If this type of content interests you, please subscribe to see my future videos. If you enjoyed today's content, a like would be pretty dope. And if you've got any tips or want to bust my balls, leave a comment. I'm not sure if it's the amount of practice I've been doing or if Snetterton and Ulton really just made me better and more confident behind the wheel. But at this point, if I go to Snetterton or Ulton, it's like a 50-50 on if I make it back to the line or not. But that 50-50 feels like a 90-10 on other tracks now. I just feel more poised. I felt Sabina do things Sheila never did, and I'm really starting to feel more through the wheel. This hairpin right there just gives me trouble. All hairpins give me trouble. Feels like at low speed I can't get the front tires to hook back up and start rotating the car. I'm certain it's something that I'm doing. I just don't know what yet. Same reason Sheila left me. We're finishing up the first lap here, a face-melting 135.787, and I end up doing 3 more laps in this section before watching Unleashed Drivers Donnington track guide. My best time without YouTube help was my 4th lap. It was a 131.947. Thank goodness for the YouTube help. Watching these track breakdown videos has started to teach me to look more for a brake marker and less on the race line that I still have enabled. At this point I still struggle to find my turn-ins without having the race line assist enabled. I'm sure at some point I'm going to want to turn it off, but today ain't that day, so leave it alone, Sheila. Sometimes in other people's videos I hear them mention default aggressive setup with the pads set to 1. And I still have no clue what pad set to 1 means yet. I think I know it has to do with the brake pads, I think. But that's a major reason for me wanting to start this YouTube channel. When I figure out things that everyone else already seems to know, I'll be sure to try to explain it for the dumb people like me. But so far, I haven't really learned anything well enough to give advice on, except maybe pushing the throttle all the way down on straight sections. Seriously, I'm not even sure if I'm steering correctly. I don't know if I should keep my elbows tucked or bow them out. It seems like there's a whole lot more to racing than just going around a track if you want to be decent at it. And I'm slowly but surely starting to learn little bits and pieces. So we've gone ahead now. We've jumped to my slow fast laps. At this point, I've gotten close to around 70 laps on Donnington. My personal best sits at a 128.806. And I've only ever hit the 128s a total of 3 times so far. The mid to low 129s are where I'm at when I'm in the zone right now. But any loss of focus has me hitting the 130s or a wall. If there's one thing I'm consistent with, it's my inconsistency, and you can ask Sheila if you don't believe me. If I didn't have noodle arms, I might be able to hit a low 128, but arm fatigue is real when you're new to this, and it has a very clear impact on my lap times at the moment. Usually after about the 15 to 18 lap mark, I start feeling, the burn, even with my entry-level Logitech G920, which doesn't have the strongest force feedback. Sheila always did say I never could last long. This ain't what she meant, but it still applies. I think next video might be a journey into a public multiplayer race just to demonstrate how to properly be a back marker. I think that's all I got to say for today. If you enjoyed this, a like would be appreciated. If you want to find your way back, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. If you have any questions, advice, or anything on your mind, leave a comment. I'll be sure to reply. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pipe down, let the rest play out. Thanks for watching. You guys go on out there and have the kind of day you want to have.